But he's doing the right thing in social areas by saying, look, we're not going to make these kind of personal judgments. We're not going to allow gay marriage to be a sacrament. He can't do that. Pope cannot do that. But we're going to treat gay people and everybody else with compassion. That's what this is all about.
It's Bill O'Reilly on the show earlier this week about the liberalization of the Catholic Church. For the first time, gay priests, for example, will bless. For the first time, Catholic priests will bless gay couples. That's not sitting well with some deep-pocketed American Catholics, including Tim Busch, founder of the Napa Institute, that's rallying conservative Catholics. Good to see you, sir. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Lynn.
Explain to me the plan here.
Well, I think Bill O'Reilly actually did a great job articulating it. I just would dissect it further. You know, the mindset right today is that same-sex marriage and same-sex unions are embraced and endorsed by the Catholic Church. That is not what the Pope said. Bill O'Reilly was very clear. That's impossible. What he did say on Monday through the Congregation of the Doctrine of Faith, which he embraced, is that you are allowed to bless people who are in same-sex unions or same-sex marriages. And what kind of a blessing is this? This is not a sacramental blessing. It's not a blessing of the ritual of the same-sex union or marriage. It is simply a blessing on those individuals. And this is quite consistent with this papacy, the field hospital concept, going out and placing and asking for God's mercy and forgiveness on these or any other people, including all of us who are sinners.
There's this feeling, though. There's this feeling, forgive me, but in America, Vatican issues guidelines for same-sex blessings. Pope says homosexuality not a crime. Pope Francis pushes church to be more open to divorce. Pope Francis' latest move to empower women in the Roman Catholic Church. There is this feeling that it's moving to the left, and part of that's because attendance is so far down. You called it the field hospital mentality of trying to once again fill the pews, which have emptied out in America over the past few years. I guess what's the point of preaching sort of a much more conservative doctrine if there's not people in the pews to hear it?
I would submit that the more conservative doctrine will bring more people back into the pews. You know, I'm not trying to take exception with what the Pope is doing. I think COVID has a lot to do with people not being in the pews. They got out of the routine with churches closed down. We should have never done that, but we did it. And now we got to get people back. But I don't think you get them back by being more inclusionary. I think you get them back by being orthodox and consistent with your teachings. And this is very confusing to a lot of people. I know the Pope is a plan, and I hope he does well with it. And I'm concerned that we don't confuse people about what the Pope's teaching is and the Church's teaching, more importantly.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.